Stop it. Get some help.
I'm making myself laugh. What's up, neighbors? It is Circle of Jerkz, the April Fool's episode. Let's bring some guys on. Oh, you know what? I didn't do that right. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Let's bring to the stage the sexy Lawrence.
I gotta get a poll.
How's that? What do you think of you being the background for tonight? Is that good?
It makes me laugh, and that's a damn good picture. Look at those arms, man. I mean, they're looking good right now.
I have a feeling that your OnlyFigs account is going to get a ton of subscribers tonight.
I hope so. I mean,
Right.
I am charging what, $5.99? I think it's a month. I don't know. I have to double check. I might have to raise it after today.
That's actually not too bad. I will say that the bubble machine is not working, but right now we're going to bring the sexy Terry to the stage.
Not Terry.
Tony, you're sitting in for Terry tonight.
What up? How y'all doing?
Ain't
Good.
no thing, just
So,
a chicken wing.
so let's just tell everyone, if you're tuning in right now, that we have decided that if someone is out, that as long as Tony is available, he is the permanent fill-in. We agree with that? I think we agreed, and then we're talking in our chat, and everyone seemed to be like, I don't know what's going on. I thought this we kind of all agreed on this.
Yeah, well, listen, we all agreed on it, and then we let Tony know.
Yeah.
We
said,
didn't miss Tony.
Oh shit. Okay.
I just like that Tony is now added to another group chat, and he can understand what I told him is fucking annoying as shit, because it's like I'm trying to work, and Spec, who doesn't work, and Terry, who works midnights, is just blowing up my phone. Or at night when Terry's like, I'm working and free, my phone's going off.
Speaking of working it, let's bring this sexy bitch to the stage.
Look at that sexy whore. I never agreed to Tony being a fill-in.
That's right. He didn't.
We didn't ask
said,
your opinion. We only ask people that have over 1,000 subs.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Listen, if we can get the total,
he said it, not me. He said it.
I'm going to put something out
Just
to the
farted.
chat right now. If we can get somewhere close to 100 viewers tonight, I have a special QR code that I'm going to share at the end of the show for a contest. So you guys start texting your buddies, see if you guys can get some people involved in jumping in here. And I'll let you guys know at the end of the show what it is.
You should have let us know to begin with.
Well, I'm letting you know now. This is how it works.
Just so you guys know, we'll all be surprised too.
Yes. So it's going to be a surprise for everybody. Will you like it? Yeah. Will you love it? Probably. Let's see. We'll get there. You guys want to say hi to the comments? Spec, you're really good at this. You're way better at this than I am.
Okay. Let's go back up to 6'10", Yojo Daddy.
And
I don't know whether to be intimidated, aroused, or afraid. But hello and hi.
Wait, did you highlight that or no?
I did not highlight that. Do I have to highlight everything?
No.
I'll highlight.
You know,
David
I'm going to
R.
let you do you. I'm not
highlight
Eric,
everything.
holy man. He is a very holy man. He's blessing our show. Good old Stanley. Podcast from the pit. How's it going? Blitz. Nice to see you as always. Johnny B54. Some dude named Tony's. I don't know. Whoever that guy
F is silent. Eggs.
GI Bro. Jason S. Lone Dragon. This schmuck again. Brick something. How's it going, Sergio? Viper Scout. Oh, and we're a brownie. We're doing a brownie today.
Oh yeah.
What up, Sergio?
I'll do a brownie.
Viper Scout, Dave's Dimensions, and Mr. Ray Murphy. How's it going, Ray?
Yo, Ray.
So-
Thank
Ray.
you, everyone, for tuning in.
Ray, I will see you at Joe Fest, unlike some of these other fucks.
You want to
we
pay for my
revealing
plane
that?
ticket?
Are we revealing the lineup today?
For
For
Joe
Joe
Fest?
The Irishman is here.
The what?
Oh, I just said the Irishman is here.
Ah,
Ray Murphy.
okay.
One of the Murphy boys.
That doesn't make sense. Do you guys want to just dive into what we're going into tonight? Actually, before we do, first of all, it's April Fool's Day. So let's just get that out of the way. On April Fool's Day, they gave us a Marvel stream. Did you guys watch this shit?
I did.
A little bit.
All right. I threw in some slides. We're not going to spend a ton of time on this, but I think all of us would like to talk about Maximum Hulk. Is that true?
I actually enjoyed the stream. I know you're supposed to hate it and be angry, but I actually enjoyed most of the stuff they showed off. It doesn't mean I have to buy everything, but
All right.
I don't
well,
even collect Marvel Legends, and I watched.
Yeah.
But I have opinions on Maximum Hulk.
What are your opinions on this guy?
it's awesome.
I love that they did it, that they went
Yes.
there, full emo Toby. Sure. I'm not gonna get it, but
I thought this was an April Fool's Day joke, to be honest with you.
People are gonna buy that just for the head sculpt
yep.
because there's gonna be so many good pictures with it. I don't care what anyone says. Again, all these people mad they just can't have fun. Like I'm buying toys to not have fun. Enjoy your life. It must suck.
Larry has no
listen,
opinion on
I
the
want to
matter.
give a quick before we dive into this. I totally screwed up the first slide. So I wanted to give a shout out to a guy named Daryl Sider. I took these pictures from him, and the reason I took them from him is he's got the pre-order date. He's got everything in here that he did a screenshot from the live stream. So I was like, yo, this is clean. So it was in the Marvel Legends Collectors and More group on Facebook, and that was Daryl Sider. So thanks, Daryl. I doubt you even know who I am, but thank you for making this happen. You guys like this one?
Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up.
It's people have wanted something like this because, like I said, it's fun. People are gonna have to do. I mean, they're gonna have to do a custom of what he was wearing. Let's be honest. That movie is dog shit, but that part is hilarious, is it not? Like when he's walking around doing the thumbs up to everyone, it's hilarious.
Yeah, they decided to go campy in that scene. Actually, in a big chunk of the movie, and they nailed it. He was having fun with it. I don't care what you think of that whole. Like, I actually liked that movie. It wasn't great, but it was a good popcorn movie. What's that?
It's entertaining. I mean,
Yeah.
I heard someone say that it's the worst comic book movie of all time, and I'm like, really?
No,
Have you
There's
seen
worse.
Daredevil and Elektra
there's so
and
much
the
worse.
Fantastic Four? And I can continue to go on and on.
Well, wait a second. Worst. Listen, let's get Toby off of here. Worst comic book movie of all time? Would you say Howard the Duck,
That's one of them.
or did you like Howard the
I
Duck?
want to call that is that considered a superhero movie?
It's a Marvel movie.
No, I Batman and Robin is awful.
It's horrible.
The Fantastic Four that people refuse to watch. That
Yeah, the
one's
Roger
awful.
Corman one, right, Spec?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Catwoman is pretty bad. I'm not gonna criticize the Blade movies because I enjoyed all of them.
Oh, what?
Even the third
The
one.
Tank Girl. Tank Girl.
Third one's not great.
I said I enjoyed it. I didn't say it was great.
Yeah.
All right, I said I enjoyed it. All right,
Fair
just
enough.
like I enjoyed Spider-Man 3. I'm sorry. I think the Amazing Spider-Man 2, other than the chemistry and the way that, spoiler alert, Gwen dies is worse than Spider-Man 3.
Oh wait, which Spider-Man?
The Amazing Spider-Man
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of those.
Well, because those got made so that Sony didn't lose the rights, because that's if they have to keep making within a certain timeline.
Like that last Fantastic Four got made, so Fox wouldn't lose it.
Right. And it was kind of shitty to Garfield, and of course then at least he got his redemption story in the last Spider-Man movie,
which I think was great. I thought they did that wonderful. Like,
I loved it.
They did a great job of tying those three together, and I thought they worked really well together.
Yeah. Madam Web. Yeah, Madam Web. I couldn't even make it 5 minutes into that movie. I turned it off. Morbius, I fell asleep about 10 minutes in. Craven, I watched. It was meh. And the Flash is terrible.
I did not see Morbius. My son went with his friend, and he said it was just so bad that it was good. You know what else was awful was the first Aquaman. My daughter and I had a blast just making.
I enjoyed it. I liked
the first Aquaman had some fun adventure film moments. The second Aquaman is pure dog shit.
I haven't.
I liked the Flash more than I liked Aquaman.
Yeah, because at least it had Michael Keaton in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing with the Flash. Although it was not a good movie, it had its parts that we got to see Michael Keaton as Batman. We also got to see the Flash see how annoying he was to himself, which I thought was actually pretty good. I don't like to give Ezra Miller that much credit, but I thought he did a good job of like realizing how annoying he really is.
Yeah, when he went to run without his powers, and they were making fun of how he does his arms and everything. I actually liked
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous movie. I actually liked it. So, I mean, whatever.
It wasn't good, but I've seen worse. Just like Spider-Man 3. It wasn't the worst. If we would not have been with a group of people when we went and saw Batman and Robin that we didn't know, we all would have walked out. But we didn't know if these two other people that came with us wanted to finish watching it. That's how bad it was. It had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. Like, that's hard.
Well,
and Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it. They offered him $30 million. He said, okay.
I'm sorry, Brick, but Eternals was horrendous.
Yeah, Eternals is bad. That
was boring. Boring as F.
Except for Salma.
Yeah, Salma's always good. Man.
There's a couple. There's a couple in there that are more than nice to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look, Brick agrees with me. It was entertaining enough.
It was enough. Yeah,
I agree. Like, especially for a DC movie.
I was in it.
I have to
just
lower my standard really far when it comes to DC movies, right?
Yeah, the
fact that they were able to get George Clooney to come back for the cameo, I give them huge points for that.
Wait, I never saw the end, you dick.
Oh well. Spoiler alert.
Well, it's not.
Did you see the end of Eternals?
They could have just added them like they did all the other figures at the end, all the other characters.
The only thing I liked,
like Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, that was weird, but I get what they were going for there, but
I do too.
It was.
But it also showed like they pretty much said, "All right, listen, go get your cap cut, and you do the special effects on that." Right?
Yeah,
like we're not even gonna let you use the good computers. You just open up your personal Mac and you figure it out.
The only thing I liked about Eternals was when the Black Knight found the sword and you hear Blade in the background. That was my favorite part.
That was the after credit scene, right?
After credits.
Yeah.
That was it. No, right, Ken, I got the memo. There it is. Is that what you're talking about?
All right, we've seen Black Spider-Man long
enough. Black Spider-Man.
Now I know how everyone feels when they're watching my my streams.
All right, what about this thing?
It's there. It doesn't do anything for me. It looks decent, but I don't need it.
All right, it looks like shit to me. Next slide.
Crap.
What do you
If,
guys?
if the head sculpts come out like these renders, these will be cool figures.
Yeah.
For the head sculpts, I don't do
Yeah.
I don't do the movie figs at all, but the head sculpts look pretty good if they, like you said, like these renders.
Yeah,
It's just
Black
me. I'm
Widow
strictly
was
comic book. Yeah, that's all.
I like her suit. I see a lot of customization options. You're right. The head sculpts, if they come out like this, do you guys think she's hot in real
Yes.
life? Not
Yeah.
the doll.
I do.
I think she could be
She's-
very sexy.
She's hot enough.
There's something about her that makes you go, oof.
Okay, would you hit it? Would you hit it?
Why even like seriously? Like,
See, everybody. Yeah, all right.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between beautiful, sexy, and hot.
Okay,
Well-
okay.
You know what I mean?
So I'm just wondering, why did they put your head on this Thunderbolt here, Baldy?
I don't know. I finally got a figure coming though. Do you think he scales the 6'2"?
More than likely, because they said he's on a bigger buck, if I remember correctly.
All right, perfect. That's perfect for me.
But people are mad. Like I said, people are mad that how dare they do MCU figures? Well, I don't know. It's probably in the contract. Don't you think? Like Disney and Marvel were like, hey, yeah, we're going to be doing movies, and we want action figures because kids buy action figures. Believe it or not.
Well, the merchandising supplements the movie, and in more way. I mean, as proven by Star Wars, which was the impetus for all of this, makes more than the movie does. So they want, it's like cartoons in the 80s, right? The cartoon wasn't because they wanted a good cartoon out there. They wanted the cartoon to sell the toys.
The cartoon.
What do you guys think of this question? Do you think they did these as 2-packs because the need isn't there for single release?
Bingo. Good
Yeah.
job, Earl.
I think
I agree.
And I also think a lot has to do with if you like one of these, if one of these head sculpts is nailed and you need it, you're gonna have to buy the 2-pack.
Yeah.
And I really think this with the next one.
Yeah.
Is there? I can't really zoom in on this, but
No.
That's fine. That's fine enough. That's good enough.
yeah. What I mean, it's Captain America from Wish, and then
And Sentry from Wish.
Yeah,
Sentry from
They
the
keep
King
calling him Bob.
What's
Yeah.
his name in it?
yeah, his code name is Bob. I
Bob
guess they're
is
gonna
the
try and do
other-
something quirky with him, right?
That's his human name in Thunderbolts is Bob.
Robert. Yes. Robert Reynolds.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it threw me off too at first, and then I kind of had to remember back to what they had said to say. Lone Dragon, this is from Thunderbolts.
Yep.
It says
Thunderbolts movie.
Thunderbolts on it.
It's coming out I
Soon.
think in May, right?
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, pretty soon.
It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Is this
One of my
for-
buddies was one of the camera operators on it, and he
Is
totally.
this for Captain America? She is sexy. Period.
Florence is sexy.
Talking about Lawrence.
Florence.
Florence.
Lawrence. Lawrence.
So, wait, is the nick or is a short name for Florence Flary? I'm just wondering because I still don't know where
Flo.
Larry comes with Lawrence.
Flow, yo.
Blow.
You got the flow.
But if you want to be called Flary, we'll be more than happy to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
Flary,
name's not
geez.
Florence, so
But you could still be Flary.
And
No,
my
that's
name is Larry.
All right, She-Hulk. Fantastic Four.
Sweet. Awesome.
Cool.
I love it.
It's
You
cool
need
that they added that alternate, the ponytail head sculpt.
That's cool.
Yeah, everybody likes it when the girl's hair is in a ponytail, baby.
I was gonna say I knew it was gonna be her because of the weights he was playing with, but I'm like, didn't we just get a She-Hulk? So okay,
It's
Got
the
one on
same mold, right?
the same thing. It should be.
Calm
why
down,
don't-
Rowdy. Calm down.
Calm down, Rouds.
go ask Travis because he did the review on it after he begged for the figure. Remember? So he didn't know if it's the same mold.
Threw it in everybody's face.
They made it sound like it's the same mold on a Fantastic Four card, it's smart that they're like you can see in this wave, they're like, hey, we're going to give extra heads because we know people want options, and they can also use it on different other figures that you've had in the past. But when they hinted at maybe one day she'll come on a Hawk card, you could hear the collective sigh of everyone going, another one's coming.
Mm-hmm.
On a Hawk too?
Did she take the place of the Thing or Johnny? I can't remember when they needed her.
I think it was the Thing.
The Thing. Okay, yeah. So she was the powerhouse. Okay, I get it.
That's what I think. I'm trying to remember.
I think it's like much Fantastic Four, but
yeah, because this was late 80s, right?
Nice. Thanks, Jason.
So Rowdy, do you want us to stop? Do you want us to stop this for a little bit so you can take a cold shower and we can get She-Hulk off?
I could go to the next slide unless he wants to pause it here.
He can
She-Hulk smash. That's right. She-Hulk smash everybody.
Yeah, it's a good looking figure. Another Target exclusive. So I guess all the retro X-Men are Target exclusive.
Sure looks that way.
Yeah. The pre-order is later this year.
I want to really like this figure, but I don't. Like, if I were to get another Marvel Legends, it would be this one, but I don't know. So there's just something that, like, it's not clicking with me.
Well, the thing with this one, it's just you can't. There's nothing he belongs to. It's just Barry Windsor Smith version Weapon X. You just put him by himself somewhere. It's a better head sculpt with the helmet and a way better head sculpt. That's a secondary one, because the first one of these came out, I got, and it was pretty cool, but I had since torn them apart for customs and stuff. So I might pick it up. It's a better one in my eyes, anyway.
Yeah, and the fine print at the bottom, it says 2024 Target exclusive, not for bitches. Yeah, listen, this is off the original Weapon X story. Like, wasn't that a standalone miniseries before Wolverine?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of third party. There's a lot of third party the test tubes that you can get that I'm sure someone will get. They'll do some wonderful photography on this.
Yeah.
This is one of those characters that there's only so much I think that you can do with it.
Exactly.
You can do some pictures with it, but for the most part, Wolverine never runs around like this.
No, it's just.
But it is very important.
In the early 90s,
his history,
when they were trying to do the very feral version of Wolverine, he was naked in a lot of the comic books running around. Just real quick, this is a whole nother subject, but Target exclusives, Walmart exclusives. Do you think that fucks with collectors?
I think they whine about it.
I just got this at Target today.
Oh,
it's in California, man.
Nice. Check.
Spec flexing. That's a spec flex.
So does it screw over collectors? Should they not do it?
No, I know it's important. This keeps the line going because what you have is you have Walmart and Target or Amazon at times that they're saying, yeah, we are going to upfront the money of this is how many that we want. So you don't have to worry, they're already sold. All right. And it's not that hard. And I've said it before. When it comes to Walmart, get it on pre-order because there's a good chance you're not going to get it. But Target, now I will admit the X-Men ones have been a little different, but the G.I. Joes, man, all the people that whined and cried that the divers were out, let's be honest, they're all going to be everywhere. The moment that street day hits, they're going to be all over every Target. You're not going to have a problem getting it. I have no problem with it.
They're doing that end of summer promotion with those too. If you get, I think if you get the divers with a bottle of Heinz and with some mustard, No. Crickets.
You
Where's
know.
the crickets?
He's gonna laugh at his own joke, so just let him do it, and then we can move on.
All right, here's what everybody's thinking.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm glad Michael told you.
I want to be like Mike.
Did you get the Sagat at WonderCon? And if so, is he as good as he looks? I know Travis got it.
And yes.
Oh, you
He is-
bastards.
Now, were they for sale, or did you guys get freebies? Because
Yeah.
Sagat, they had Sagat, Target Player 2 Guile, and Player 2 Fei Long, all for sale.
All right.
Okay,
well,
I feel better now.
Answer Larry's fucking question.
I just did.
Larry, ask that question again.
Did you get it
Did
for
you
freebie,
get
you
for
fucker?
free? Did you get a freebie, which makes you a shill, or did you actually purchase it?
I purchased it. Now I know
You did.
somebody else who did not purchase it, and they got a Blanca along with it, but
Travesty.
that was not me.
I need to whine a little more.
All right.
But
I
Sagat
can't hate. I had
is
two of them.
freaking
I had two of these guys
awesome
get me a
and
figure.
worth every penny. And for however big this box is, Sagat is twice as big.
And it's only
On
30
his way.
bucks, right?
So if you got pre-orders in, and I think maybe still over it on Entertainment, or it's a weird thing. So some places it's 30. Like when I initially pre-ordered with Big Bad, it was 30, but of course Big Bad did a pre-tariff, so now it's 35. And at WonderCon, it was 35, and Guile was 30. And if you find Guile at Target, he's only 25. So there's like
Wow.
a $5 discrepancy here and there.
If it's anything like the Red Chun-Li, he'll be available at Target.
Yeah, she wasn't at first, and then like more trickled in. And I think that's what's going to be the case with these.
Yeah. What about this? What about this bitch?
I mean, if you need Mystique, it looks like a great figure.
She's been
If you need
released
her.
before.
Yeah, I think the last release was the animated one that ended up at Ross in the VHS box.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I did
that
get
was
this
a Ross.
version earlier, though.
Is this a Ross exclusive here?
Who knows?
No, because it's going to Target, so more than likely it'll be limited. There won't be nearly as many. It does seem like the Target X-Men figures or Marvel characters, they do a smaller run than the G.I. Joes. But I have to say, with this here, he talked about it that it's a mix and match of the Bucks, so now it's all double pinless. He also talked about the head sculpt, that it goes to, well, obviously she could be changing, but it also goes to an older Jean Grey, but now it has the photoreal, so the paint is better. But they said that head sculpt's only been done once and people wanted it. So now you have the chance to get a better head sculpt and use it on another figure or on that figure.
Right.
I always liked Mystique in the comic books. I never cared for how she was portrayed in the movies.
I liked her more after she divorced John Stamos.
Oh, yeah. I like Rebecca Romaine, baby.
Oh yeah, she's still smoking.
Way better than what's her face, Lawrence.
Yo, wait, before we go into anything
don't
more,
need to say mean things.
That's
Wait.
her last name, Jennifer.
what do you guys think of that stupid Doomsday reveal with all the X-Men returning?
Doesn't bother me.
It depends on how it's written, right? Like if they do it really well, cool. If they drop the ball, then they drop the ball.
And we're
I
back at
think
square one.
it's weak, weak as fuck. It's already weak that they brought in RDJ as Doom. They've got to blow me away with the story.
But okay, so there's a couple things to it. First off, here you're supposed to have these worlds colliding. So it's great now they're going to mix the Fox world and this. If the script is
They
good.
did it with Deadpool.
What?
They did it with Deadpool.
To an extent, but this is actually part of the comic storyline, correct?
I guess, but
Doomsday, yeah.
I
So-
thought that montage at the end of Deadpool 3 wrapped up the Fox universe good.
No, God, no, it didn't.
We were able to say goodbye. See ya.
Bye.
Well, but
But-
but what I like about this, again, if the story is good, but
I
it
love
seems
comments like
like
this.
it seems like the people that are coming back want to play the characters. If they want to play the characters and they get into the character, I mean, you're already seeing Alan Cummings. He's jumping around like Nightcrawler. He seems super excited about it. And let's be honest, he was much better than the kid that played Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm going to see the movie, and I think they'll do fan service. They are pretty good at doing the fan service. But it's kind of like, I'm just not a fan of the multiverse shit. Wrap it up.
Oh, I love it.
And no, you don't.
Dude, I love, dude, we have waited so long to see. I thought most of the X-Men characters were cast great. All right. So to finally see them be able to come over, I think it's great. And again, if they do it properly, that's all that matters.
Sup, Angelo?
Look at Spec trying to talk, and I
You
muted that shit.
Angelo, you'd fit right in the middle, right where Punk's face is.
Who doesn't want to see Patrick Stewart play Professor X, at least one more time, right? He's getting up there. I have a friend that just worked with him on a commercial last Friday and said that he's still, spry and with it. I worked with him about 4 years ago. He only does like a 6-hour day because, he's like 85 now or 86.
97.
When you can make those demands, why not, right?
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry.
Come on, was anybody not excited to see Channing Tatum's name on the chair? That he's going to get another
that was
Gambit?
That
was cool.
But you notice who they didn't say. What X-Men did they not announce?
Halle Berry.
Well, fuck Halle Berry.
Okay,
I would love to.
They didn't say anything about Hugh Jackman, and there's no way they're going to do it without Wolverine.
Oh, they're going to keep
no
that
way.
shit quiet.
They're going to keep that under wraps, yeah.
Yeah.
But let's be
Or
honest.
they're waiting for Secret Wars.
Ooh.
No, because they're bringing back all these X-Men. He has to be in there. I mean, he has to be.
Because they're going to do a joke. Deadpool's going to come on and he's going to be like, tell you're 93 or whatever it was.
Yeah. Well, listen, I love Patrick Stewart, right? Nobody else can really do the part, but it's time to reset and move on.
They tried
That's what
that
it's supposed to be doing now.
First Class.
This is supposed to be resetting.
I like First Class.
The first one was good.
So was Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past.
Days of
The
Future
road
Past.
cut is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Best X-Men movie ever.
Here's the April Fool's joke. We are way off fucking topic, but let's keep going.
Isn't that's what we do?
Like,
What happens
seriously,
when you get 4 ball fucks together?
does it bother anyone that we're off topic? Are we having fun? Are we laughing? Do
No,
we
they're
have someone in
engaging.
the background yelling. Look, even my shirt is bald.
That's no moon.
That's Bill Moon. That's Patrick Stewart's head.
That's no moon. That's Baldy's dome piece.
They all gonna die in this one. Wolvie, etc. will be back in Secret Wars. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of like the pacing of Infinity War and Endgame. They'll have the focus on certain characters here in the first one, and then the second one they'll bring in, the showstoppers, the returners. I mean, we all want to see Hydra Cap, right?
I think, that's coming. I think we're going to see that eventually for sure.
Yeah.
I will say this. This is the one thing that is disappointing is that even though Ian McKellen is awesome as Magneto, the guy I can't think of his name. The guy from First Class,
Michael Fassbender.
He nailed it.
Oh yeah,
And he's the one that they should have him playing now. And
right.
of course, now he's starting to get a little bit older. He fit perfect.
And
He
that's the
was
thing.
awesome.
They could de-age Magneto back and give him back the part. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're probably going to de-age a
Multiverse
bunch of people.
We've already seen that there's multiple versions of this character. And I do want to say, Rowdy, I did not really mean for you to leave and go take a cold shower because you disappeared after my comment.
we noticed that. He's gone.
He'll be back. He's just finishing up.
No.
She.
Okay, no.
We ain't moving shit.
Oh, look at Dick.
I didn't do that. He
Hey,
did it to
wait,
himself.
okay, Spec, I got it. Rowdy is a girl, just so you know.
Okay.
But you kept saying he. That's why.
Oh,
That's why I
okay.
said
Sorry.
she.
Yes. So
I hear Rowdy and I think
Yeah,
Scrubs.
he doesn't know her.
No, and I know that's not a problem.
All right, you
Are
guys.
you guys Scrubs fans?
No.
Who?
The best TV show ever made, Scrubs.
No, that'd be
Oh,
y'all.
not really.
Oh.
I never even heard
Rowdy
of it.
was their dead stuffed dog.
Oh,
and
that's right.
They were
I
always
remember
doing
that.
like pranks with him.
Never heard of it. Was
Look
it
at,
on
look at
PBS?
Michael talking mess right now.
Oh shit.
That's are we gonna move on here?
I guess.
We haven't finished the Marvel stuff.
Can you?
Yeah, come on, Baldy, get the show on the road. Get us back on track, brother.
Now I know how everyone feels when they're watching me alone and we're stuck on one thing. This is exactly how it is.
No, don't bring that guy up. No, fuck that guy. There we go.
We talked
you
about me.
You know what? I'm gonna take away your powers.
Oh,
Now, all right. We already talked about. Wait, is she in here twice? Did I put her in there twice?
some
Yep.
old kryptonite. You're gonna take away his powers.
Look who fucked up.
Who fucked up, man? Guys, I can barely read as it is.
What stream
All right,
did I
listen.
just join? Amateur.
The big reveal for today: Maximum Series Incredible Hulk.
You guys are so maximum.
So maximum. You want to start? Let's start with Spec. Spec, what do you think, buddy?
I really wanted to be excited for this figure. To sit there and say, okay, this is a Marvel Legends I'll buy. I like that they're doing different artists' head sculpts for this, the Dale Keown and the whoever the other guys were, but I don't like any three of these particular heads. And then on top of that, okay, he could finally do the thunderclap. And I know that fanboys around the world got the biggest heart on when they saw that they had a Hulk that could sit there and do the thunderclap. But single elbows, and when his elbow is bent, it has that sharp protrusion from the back part of his tricep. And these are supposed to have the best articulation of all the Marvel lines. And I believe that the arms are reuse. Correct me if I'm wrong. But single elbows, limit the articulation, not a double articulated elbow. And then the waist, it's a swivel waist. Why couldn't they just do a big ball jointed waist to give him that much more crunch and whatever? Like
You want him to twerk, basically.
I'm fine with him.
So, by any chance, did you see how the upper torso was made?
Yeah, it looks
The
like it's
soft
made
vinyl
with
thing?
fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Which
So I was watching, or I just had, I don't know how it came up. MCU Collector had clipped it, and I didn't notice that because I was watching on my phone while working. And if that vinyl or however it is, isn't
Yeah, I
going
think I
to
got it.
break apart, and crack, it's going to be awesome. And I want to address Earl here. He said I don't hit the price for $59.99. Is that, did they announce the price or
yeah, in the comments?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've been doing that lately.
I thought it'd be more than that.
They've been dropping the price in the comments lately during the live streams. You know what, Earl? I hate the price. I'm just going to be honest with you. I think you're going to have a lot of pissed off collectors once they get this in hand. These legends should not be fucking $60.
Okay, first off, not pissed off. Maximum.
Maximum.
We're
Why so
gonna be
maximum?
maximum.
I know Wade Unparalleled Universe just dropped
Hulk
like a long review for Spider-Man. So I'm curious to check that out to see what he thinks. But he still thinks it's overpriced.
It is overpriced. I've got Maximum Spider-Man.
So Matthew, if you mean the hands aren't going to clap because they're not flat, I think you're right. But as far over as I was watching it, as far over as you can get it to move, because of that upper torso, they're going to have no problem with how the butterfly joints technically work.
I think they'll meet just like this picture.
Yeah, but I just don't, because the hands didn't look like they were super flat.
Yeah, I think
kind of
during
weird.
the live stream, it's not like you had somebody like The Amazing there who knows how to like manipulate the poses right off the bat. They were just moving them around, and they weren't making it kind of stick.
You should have you thought about reaching out to D Amazing and have him as a guest here? I know he won't go other places. Anyway,
do you want him as a guest here?
I don't know.
Is he bald?
I just wanted to throw that out.
You met him, bald. Is he bald?
Did he have a hat on?
I don't think he's bald.
Can somebody in the chat answer if D Amazing is bald?
Matthew,
I'm also curious. So
you met him.
They have him in this pose.
He had
like 2 weeks ago. Like 2 weeks ago, you met him.
What, like this? The vinyl like around his upper traps. Like, how is it gonna bunch and push up and kind of look?
It didn't look like it did.
No.
All right, listen, Spec. Listen, you're going way off course here. We're trying to see if D Amazing is bald.
You met him wrong with us.
Wait a minute. Wait, we have a guest next week, don't we? That isn't bald.
That's true. We'll drop some info on that. I just want to make sure that that's a I'm stuttering. Sure. Sorry.
We'll make sure next week that he can come on.
He said he's definitely in.
That last one.
He's definitely in. But yeah, no, go ahead, Spec, man. I'm just fucking around.
No, that's all I was gonna say. Although I am curious, like, I don't know that a maximum Punisher, because he doesn't need like a ton of articulation, right? Like
he's already got it. He's already got it.
The one that just came out, I mean,
it just came out is fantastic.
All he needs to be able to do is look down the barrel of a gun
and hold his pistol with two hands. That would be nice.
Okay, well, that goes. Okay, that goes to butterfly joints.
Right.
But every Valaverse figure can do it, and if he can figure it out, so can these guys.
Listen, if Punisher wants to be a peacock, let him be a peacock. You need to have the articulation for that.
I can't tell if Vinny is describing the Hulk figure or Larry when he's done on chest day.
Larry, would you like to
incline
take that
bench,
one?
baby? Incline.
I'm doing perfectly good when I'm done training chest.
You're not flaky.
Nice, filled.
You're not flaky.
Well, listen, this is going to be the big thing here.
What? They got the swole going?
Do the chesticles.
The bounce.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're going off course again.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right. My big concern here, not for me, but for all the people that are going to be upset on social media, how many of these are going to be torn or ripped when they open the box?
God,
when they open the box, none.
You don't
I
think
don't
so?
think so. I'm sure it's gonna be thick enough that's not gonna be something that's going to. Okay, I should not assume anything.
No. They made him clap on the stream, didn't they?
Oh yeah. They show how far it can go over,
and then they take them down, and it goes back nice. We'll see.
Yeah, if you look up MCU Collector, he had it. You can see the way that it bunched. It didn't bunch into a weird. It didn't have
Richard is
like
all
wrinkles and everything in it.
No, they're using a space age vinyl plastic. So
I'm good enough. I'm good enough with my anniversary Hulk.
See, if he had like a head sculpt like that, or just something more, I just wanted a classic head, not this big toothy thing where he's looking down and it looks like he's from some 70s Hanna-Barbera thing where it's all teeth and no eyeballs.
Yeah.
Teeth? Did someone say teeth?
Teeth?
Not everyone has teeth, but I do.
I want to know, but I don't want to know.
Okay, this one.
Oh, you know.
You get all these hands.
Okay, Thunderclap.
Well, you also get Spidey Sense Thunderclap here.
Nope.
That goes on his head.
Yo,
You don't put it on his goddamn head.
What is a Spidey sense for? Like, what am I missing with that? With
This one right here?
Yeah, why does he have?
Oh,
You're supposed to put it
you put
between
this-
his hands when he
You put
claps.
this- you put
Oh,
the swoosh on his
okay.
arm, and then
Or
he claps. And that's the blast effect from his clap.
Or they
Okay.
said you could put it around like a character's neck and when he's like getting punched by him.
All right.
Yeah.
Because
Be
I
creative.
did see the wind. I saw the wind when he's clapping. I just didn't realize that.
I don't know.
And
It looks like
Baldy has a
compliment.
picture of it. Baldy
What?
has a picture of it. It's in there.
What hand does he have on there? Because that looks like it's like
It's like
two
a
in the pink and one in the stink there. Like,
Damn, poor Betty.
Damn.
she'd be split in half. So I don't have any Storm collectibles. Is that what they do? They do like a vinyl overlay on top of a
I think he meant how it looks like it has very little articulation.
No, the Storm collectibles are supposed to have like tons of articulation.
Oh, Storm. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking Storm. I'm thinking of the other one that does.
Yeah, I don't think I got any of the
Diamond
pictures
Stuff.
with that. I don't think I got any of the pictures with the cock ring there.
It's like 3/4 of a cock ring. Does it count?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He may have burst out of it when he turned from Bruce Banner into the Hulk.
dude,
Maybe it was
fact that
solid
his
at one
pants-
time.
The fact that his pants always stay tight in that area is the exact reason why he's pissed off all the time.
Leave Hulk alone.
No,
Eternal Wedgie.
no. With them willing to do a rocket, does this mean that the Joe team will be willing to do another Chuckles where he carries a Havoc rocket?
Right?
I don't know.
Isn't Chuckles the one that like rips it off in
Oh
the
yeah.
movie?
Is that an overlay? Because I saw the gray prototype at WonderCon. It didn't look like it. It looked good. Whatever they're doing, it looks great.
Yeah, the posable underframe is probably,
I don't know if you guys saw it, but I posted the gray prototype that Mondo had at WonderCon for the 1/12 He-Man 200X, and it looks phenomenal. Yep.
No, none of us looked at it.
No.
I
So
saw
Richard
112
here
and
says this is
Guess I won't share anymore.
1/6. I heard Mondo. I'm like, no, I'm done. Not interested.
this is
That was in the
definitive
Ang
Hulk.
Lee movie when he
That's
caught the missile,
about-
right? I missed it.
Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Okay.
Can you?
Go.
Okay, I finished.
Oh, bitch!
Fucking South Park. You guys saw the South Park movie. Fuck off.
Why are we blaming Canada?
Yes, always.
Canada's
Operation.
right now,
Oh, wait, I'm not going to do the
Canada's
operation.
All right, look.
We got to look at this picture.
Brick hung out with him.
You don't have pictures of the other 2-pack?
What other 2-pack?
Madam Mask and
yeah.
Bone something.
Oh, you
Bone
know what?
something.
I think I did, and I forgot it.
So those right there. Now that's going to be my new, like the Marvel Legends that I'm picking up when I'm not using them for any type of Marvel. That's going to be Serpentor's team for me. Originally it was Valiverse stuff, but since I've started jettisoning all that stuff, I'm going to use the Marvel Legends stuff to work with Serpentor and everything. So that's like his little coil is what I call it. My headcanon.
Crossbones. That's it. Thanks, Jason.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a great story.
You got the bones right. Just
I
didn't
even-
get the cross in it.
I didn't even pay attention. You were talking about crossbones. Like, what?
He's not a
Tony
big-
heard bone and was just like, "Woo?"
I thought that 2-pack looked really good though. Other than the weapons, but thank God I have a whole bunch of other weapons from other.
Well, their weapons were all reused, right?
I know.
At least Madam Mask, like it's the same guns that came with Black Widow, that came with probably 14 other figures before her.
Yeah. Shit
Yeah.
gun.
And I actually think the guns look decent, but they're so soft, and it's like you're just reusing it over and over and over. I mean, it's a little overkill.
They don't have reuse in Marvel Legends.
No, not at all.
None
Or
at all.
G.I. Joe. Or DCUC.
Or Masters of the Universe.
Or Masters
all
of the
right.
Universe.
Moving on to April Fool's Day.
Moving on.
So Tony gave probably the most pictures.
Yep.
He
You
gave
asked
me
for 3
shit.
and he sent you 33.
He didn't give me anything. So I'm just going to touch base on this. This one comes up almost every single year.
Yeah, right.
Has anybody fallen for this one yet?
No, but I did ask the question. I said, why would they make this smaller than the original?
The Joe Bros.
And
Wasn't
Richard's
the original 7 feet long?
7.5.
Damn.
Yeah. That was one of the things that I remember on the Full Force when they were talking about it, that if they ever did a HasLab, Patrick was saying that he's like, if they ever did it, they'd have to make it at least 8 feet. It'd have to be bigger than the original, right?
Count me
You
out.
can't do like this dream project and it be the same size or smaller than the original that we had as kids. Well, I had as a kid, not everybody.
That would be hilarious.
That I still have in my basement right now with my 8
Mhm. Yes. I can go down there if you guys want to see it.
You want to see my?
You know, maybe I'll do an episode from that room.
Yeah, you should. I mean, you have it. Why not show it off? Right?
This is going into some dark territory.
Oh, fuck.
In the basement, in the sex room.
In the sex room.
I have my
Shipwreck
flag right
puts
next
the
to my
lotion on.
wing.
I'm gonna lay you down on my flag, baby.
Oh, man. Yeah, tell Shipwreck to put the lotion on.
All 8 of them.
Yeah, how many do you have? Like 8?
I still have 8, I believe. I got 8 for Christmas. I had 1, so I had 9 at one time. I believe I only have 8, and the funniest thing is I don't have 1 complete.
Well, let me just
Here's a
ask
roll.
the question to the chat. Have any of you jerks out there fallen for this HasLab? And then, you know, for a hot second, you're like, oh, they're fucking doing it. Even though they don't announce HasLabs this early in the year. It's always in June or July.
I'm sure people have. Maybe not in the stream here because most of the people here are smarter than that. But in those Facebook groups, you know that there were people that fell for it.
Yeah. I'm sure there is. I mean, somebody falls for this all the time. I don't get it, but whatever. All right. So the assignment tonight was supposed to just be funny toys and shit that people have come across. So let's see what our first slide is.
Oh shit!
I went kind of Russian roulette here. So let's see what comes up here. All right. Who sent me this?
That was me.
It's not a toy. It's a lamp, right?
Okay, first off, I used it as a toy as a kid. So this side door opens up, and my G.I. Joes played in it all the time. You guys just spent $200 on a ramen eraser. I had this as a kid. The side door opened up. This thing was awesome. And when I found it, I think, Tony, you were probably on the stream when we were talking about it, and I pulled it up. Unfortunately, there's no pictures, but that side door opens up, and you could just smash figures in it.
So
the worst part is it was a lamp, so you really couldn't move it too many places.
So what is this?
It's a lamp.
No, I
It's
know
a
that.
lamp.
It's a
19
1970s lamp that I had as a kid.
But it was just a van. It had nothing to do with any IP.
Nothing.
Or anything like that.
But it reminded me of the A-Team. As a kid, it reminded me of the A-Team. And you had just that door that slid open so you could pile figures in it. So at night, when you're supposed to be sleeping, you had this on your nightstand and you're playing with your G.I. Joes inside of it.
That's what you were playing with at night?
When I was like 7, 8, yes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I thought you said you had this when you were 16.
No. No. I may have still had it when I was 16, but
So just the side door opens up?
yeah, it just slides. Yeah.
Oh.
It's only one. You can see on the other side. That's why I made sure I got the one. But I remember the lampshade having the vans. Like
That's Punk's major award.
Fragile. All right, it's pretty cool. I like where you're going with that. So you would jam figures in there. Do you think you ever left any in there? Do you still have this thing?
no, I wish I did. If I would have known what I know now about getting into toys, that thing would be sitting right behind me all the time.
I think I've seen
And
that
I'd
thing,
be making
man.
fun of everyone that spent money on the ramen van because I'm like, I already had one for like 30 years. Because
Have a window.
it was about the scale of what a 6-inch figure would be. It was way too big for the O-rings.
You probably could get somebody to replicate these decals so that you can put it on your ramen van.
That would be pretty cool.
Well, I'm like the only person in the world that didn't buy a ramen van.
All right. Well, I did. So if you need the black one, I'll send it your way if you really want to do this. But you have to stick a lamp in it.
Yes, you have to cut a hole and put a lamp in that bitch. Put
That's
an
the
LED
only
in
way
that
we're gonna
stuff.
do this.
With the LED,
Yeah.
cut a hole in the top, slide a lamp.
So
And
we got
put, like
this
Scarlet and
comment
Snake Eyes
here.
in it, doing it nasty.
I was watching Full Force, and now I'm here with the Circle of Jerks. Hi, it's
What?
me. What
The
was going
circle
on
of
over
full
there?
jerks.
Was he opening those the Super Sevens? Was that tonight?
No, I know he had the redacted with Tony and
Lenny.
Lenny on, and I watched a little bit of it. The only thing
The
that I
boys.
got to hear that I really wish he would have pushed back was they told him no, that there's no mic with the Colt Slither.
What?
Thank you.
Wow. So
And-
Zartan can't go solo.
And Lenny said, well, there's a lot of scenes where he doesn't even have a mic, but I'm like, but he did say something about the stool, so there should be a stool, but fucking mic, come on.
Gotta get a mic stand for.
So now everyone's
listen.
got to go buy some shitty fucking
No, we are
McFarlane
all,
figure just to get a mic.
Larry. We are all okay with that. All
What?
of us are okay with that. We don't need a mic.
Okay.
Everybody's
Respect-
okay with it.
I
All
still
I need is
seem
one
okay with
mic,
it.
one mic.
I have a mic with the Pink Skulls set, so
Yeah.
if
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't come with one, I'm covered.
Well, not everybody has the pink skull set. Okay, stop waving that.
Not everybody has a 7.5 foot flag with 8 shipwrecks.
Not everybody has a van lamp. I love lamp.
I love it. It's a plant lamp store. It'll be huge.
Not everybody has a good enough.
Baldy's the only one here that gets that reference.
Now I wonder if I ever drove the van lamp on the aircraft.
I didn't even hear you. I'm my bad.
Have you ever
All right.
lived in a van down by the river?
I'm not.
Do you like gladiator movies, Billy?
Oh shit! All right,
You ever
listen.
seen a grown man naked?
We're at 54. If the full force is done and we got people coming over here, get us up to 69, and I'll give out that QR code.
Oh, you really dropped that. You went from 100 to 69.
Oh yeah, because I'm a realist. All right,
Right.
let's see here. This one's funny.
Oh, I have this one and I love it. I love that they did this. It's the Mattel Creations sexy Ian Malcolm from Jurassic World. And the best part about all this is if you push down on him, his little bed has him say phrases from the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
And then if you close it, the box, which opens up into this playset, turns into his novel about chaos theory.
That's a trip.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny collectible that it came out of nowhere when they announced it. So I definitely remember seeing this and laughing. I do have this somewhere, but I have no idea what I did with it. This is a funny freaking toy that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, all the Mattel creations. I have all of the Jurassic Park ones except for the most recent one with Dr. Wu and the Mr. DNA, because I was just kind of like, it's neat, but I don't need it. And all the other ones have, the first one they did was Sam Jackson's character with the arm ripped off with the raptor, and the box was shaped like the little building that happened in. And then there was this one, and then there was the Comic-Con exclusive one from 2 or 3 years ago, which was Gennaro, the lawyer, on the toilet, and that's the packaging. The lawyer is sitting on the toilet, and then it's the big ass T-Rex coming to eat him, and it's just like it's brilliant. It's great packaging. It's great. That they're doing these kind of off-kilter scenes that you wouldn't expect with a kid's toy. I love it.
Yeah, this is definitely fun. Let's go to this next one here. And this was Punk. You sent this one over.
Yes, I did.
For the worst head sculpt ever.
This is one of the worst head sculpt, and the worst part about this is a real person that had to look at this and be like, "That's what you think I look like."
And it's not even that one, right? It's the one that had the mustache and the goatee.
No, actually, the one screaming looks better.
No. I always thought that one looked like a clown without makeup.
So when you look at that one, looks better. This one,
this was not the assignment.
You wanted something hilarious. You said you wanted something funny. This face sculpt is hilarious because it's so bad.
So this makes you laugh, is what you're saying?
Yes, after it makes me cringe, and then I laugh.
All right.
I also laugh because the person that did this also made fun of one of my next ones, which was Falcon head sculpt, and I'm like, you have no right to laugh.
All right. Well, listen, I went Russian roulette here, so I don't think that picture's next, but we'll get to it.
Don't worry, because there's 2 pictures in that one.
All right. Here's this one.
What is this?
So I remember seeing this. God, I don't even know where I was. But I just went to see the movie The Death of a Unicorn last night with my daughter. So that's why I included this one. Listen, I don't know where it's from. I think the arm moves up and down, and the unicorn's head is articulated. It's pretty grisly. This one always makes me laugh. So
if Legend took a turn, this is what should have happened.
But it's not even that she's being stabbed. The unicorn looks angry, like he's enjoying what he's doing or she's doing. I don't know.
He looks angry. He looks angry.
Baldy, was the movie good? Did you enjoy it?
The movie, I wouldn't say great. But it was between good and great. It was a very good movie.
Better or worse than Spider-Man 3?
It was better than Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
So it's a dark comedy, part action flick, part horror movie. It was a lot of fun. Just kind of an unexpected story. The premise is pretty simple in the trailer, but it's definitely a watch. You guys will have fun if you watch it.
Fuck with the unicorn, you get the horn. Damn.
I don't know if this is an Archie McPhee figure.
And she looks like she was in the middle of giving a BJ.
Her mouth.
Like to the horse? Are you saying to the horse? All right, walk us through this spec.
So Jada, they have the cereal mascots, and the first Jada figure I ever picked up was I ran into my comic store, and there was a Chester Cheetah just sitting there on the table, and I was like, all right, I got to pick this up. It just looks fun and silly and out there, and it's a great figure. And I was just trying to have a funny photo, right? So what's funnier than Count Chocula snorting Cheeto dust?
Exactly.
Did you want to highlight that?
Sea bison.
How well does that fit?
You gotta use some sticky tack.
Don't be like Once a Man and watch Matthew and Bob Blender's channel.
The hands fit perfect. You just need some sticky tack for the head, and it fits perfect.
That's awesome.
I actually I ordered the BBTS exclusive bison, so I could have a bison with his regular head.
So Richard, the cereal toy mascots, I mean, and that's some of their earlier figures. So they're not the greatest. But the Chester Cheetah is fantastic. And I guarantee you, after seeing them at WonderCon, that Tony the Tiger and the upcoming Fred and Barney are also going to be awesome.
Okay, one caveat to that.
It's a little obvious from this comment that Richard is not a true fan of breakfast or cereal. So,
Richard, you're not a fan.
So, a caveat to the Chester Cheetah: it is a great figure, but if you're going to buy it, do not buy the glow in the dark because it is trash and doesn't.
It does not glow in the dark. I have both.
I mean, it kind of does, but in a really, really Super 7 bad way.
Yep, I couldn't have said it better.
Yeah.
In a trash way.
Say $5.
No.
You're supposed to say mute. You're supposed to mute it when you say no, not.
I had just unmuted it right when he asked me a question, and whatever. Fuck off, Larry. Your kids were running in during your stream like, Dad, the internet's down. Could you
one of them was shit. Just let it go.
Yes.
Just let it go. Like, geez. Olivia, I'm sorry, Olivia didn't yell at you for saying that yet.
This isn't fair to the picture. Now do it. Now go ahead and go at each other. No? All right.
No.
We'll go back to the picture.
Okay.
All right. What's going on here, Spec?
I mean, Michelangelo tried to take his Cheetos, right? He had some midnight munchies, and Chester wasn't having that shit.
Damn, Chester a G.
He's just
so he hit him with a Cheeto?
He bonked him upside the head with the giant Cheeto.
How stale is that Cheeto that it would hurt?
I don't know. Where was that Cheeto? That's an even better question. Where does Chester?
Well, I guess if his anus is cheese colored, then we know.
What's up, Joe fan?
Tony the Tiger is fire.
Yes, I am.
This was just another, I was just trying to come up with another fun idea.
Well,
I like the lighting coming in from the window, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you're not following Toy Optics on Instagram, you don't need to. Go live your best life.
We really have to. We all have to do it. Is figure out a way, or not figure out. In the description, whenever we put these in, put everyone's channel so people can just click on it and go right over to it. I know I forgot to do it too, but if you're following me, go over to each and every single one of these guys and subscribe to their channels.
Yeah, hit that like button.
Yeah.
But I don't know what Tony was just doing. Tony was doing this, and I don't know if he was clicking or flicking a bean.
I was trying to flick my booger off.
Oh, okay.
Here's my banner. It says you don't have to like or subscribe unless you want to. Okay.
You have to go like mine. How about that? And subscribe.
Okay. Listen, I have no idea what this is. I think it's from an advertisement, and I just was looking for funny G.I. Joe pictures, and this
YMCA.
That's what I was thinking too, but they're only doing Y.
Yeah, but they're in the middle of it.
They are. And the one in the scuba gear with the red visor, that almost looks like you, Larry.
Oh, yeah, looks just like me.
What isn't this a picture from the deck of his flag in his basement?
No, these are 12-inch figures.
Are you sure?
Actually, I have no idea what they are. I believe they're 12-inch figures. They might not be.
Yeah, this might be from Club Tarkin.
Looks like it.
It very well could be.
Thank you, Tristan. Thank you for that. Sorry about that too.
I like that he told you that from my channel.
Daredevil Dave with the icon. Yep.
Why are we
Mac,
looking
why are we looking at it?
Because I'm controlling the fucking slides. That's why.
I have no control, guys. Just so you guys know, I'm the only one that has no control.
I do, but I ain't playing with it.
All right.
Baldy show.
What are we looking at here?
All right. So unfortunately, the reason why we have less people watching right now is because same time Toyz is doing his year anniversary, and this is Krusty Old Crow's picture. And I saw someone post pictures about this new Professor Xavier, the Target exclusive, and it is awful. Now, you said you wanted funny. This looks awful. He took a picture with the Falcon, who I think we all agree is the worst of the classified sculpts. This Professor Xavier, it really, he's telling you to put the lotion on.
Jeez,
They're both wearing
in the
some heavy
basket.
lipstick.
Like,
so wait,
oh my God.
why is it awful?
The lipstick.
The lipstick, the eyeliner.
Both of them.
I don't know. He looks beautiful to me.
Well, he can look beautiful. He doesn't look like Professor Xavier. The head sculpt actually looks good. It's the paint.
It looks like Colonel Kurt.
Now, Tony, as a customizer, how would you lighten up the lipstick there? What would you do?
He kiss it, make it later.
Probably acetone. I'll probably lick it.
Jesus.
Hey, we are the circle of jerks.
Why he look
Because
like
he
is
is madness.
He's looking the other way. He's like trying to find out.
Yeah, this Mr. Magnus, this is from the Deliverance series.
It gives me Apocalypse Now vibe with
God, I wish Crow was here to listen to this.
Talking and Marlon Brando being Professor X.
Yeah, I could see this too. I could see that.
People had said that before.
Damn, he's better. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a little pushing the boundaries. Dude, this one made me laugh.
That's mine.
Walk us through it, dude.
It's a
So-
big ass tail.
I had the giant Triceraton TMNT, the Mirage Comics figure. And then going back to Mattel making all these great Jurassic Park figures that are obscure, they did the Ellie Sattler. And this was a mainline release. It was on the shelves at Target. And there's the scene in the movie, as you can see in the corner, where she sticks her arms in the Triceratops shit. So they gave her a pair of swappable alternate forearms with the action figure that were covered in shit. And I thought it was the most brilliant thing that they actually made that as a toy. And then I just had this stupid idea of her giving the Triceraton a colonoscopy with her hand.
Well, here I tried to zoom in on it.
He's hurting. The Triceraton did not like that one bit. He's hurting, screaming.
I think it's hysterical that they
He's
made
throwing
a figure with shit up its arms.
Yeah.
You know what I want to say to that is that people are worried because they're like, you know what? Now that McFarlane is going to lose DC, we're never going to get a lot of these obscure characters, right? But this just shows you. I mean, they do stuff like this. They do obscure Motu figures. They'll do the obscure DC characters, I'm sure. I mean, they did a character with shit on her hands.
I mean,
So-
I
That's
was
just
talking to
shit.
a
Triceraton
friend
shit.
who said that Mattel did do some deep dives. And I don't remember who, but there was some guy selling a bunch of them at WonderCon. And I was like, oh, they made that one and they made that one. And so they had some obscure ones in their portfolio back when they originally had it. So, you know, the hope is that they'll do more when they get it again.
I'm just leaving it on this picture for a second because I think it's funny. It's ridiculous. Let's let's see what we got next here. Boom. Fisher Price Happy Hour playset. I remember this was a like a concept, obviously a joke. Back in like 2016, I took this picture and I threw it up on Facebook Marketplace, saying that I had an extra one from Christmas. Did anybody want to buy it? I got so much hate on this thing. This is the stuff that makes me laugh for sure. It's not a real product, but it looks real in the presentation. And like I said, this is from 2016. And I think more recently, you're starting to see with AI, people create like my first trash compactor from Star Wars and stuff like that. What do you guys ever see this shit and laugh?
I see a lot that we couldn't show.
Oh, I had a whole bunch that I decided not to share.
Lame.
It was lame.
This one you just can't share.
Yeah, there's a few. No, Tony, one of them was like my first AK-47.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. I probably could share the screen. There's a condom dispenser, Fisher Price condom dispenser.
No, I mean this is truly the Cheers set right here.
Yeah, happy hour.
Like, who would have thought anything about it, right? If this would have been Cheers, they had Cheers on it.
Woody, Norm,
just for their kids, like
and Kirstie Alley.
Wait, is there a way I can share these pictures?
Well, yeah, present.
What pictures are we sharing?
I just like that the bartender is looking all angry, like most bartenders look.
The bartender, like, order, man.
He kind of looks like the original bartender from Cheers, the old guy that died.
Oh yeah, the first one.
What was his name?
I can't remember.
Coach?
The Doc?
Oh yeah, Coach. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
If this was Florida, this could be a real thing right now. Kids need jobs too.
Coach.
All right, I'm gonna try and see if I can share some of these pictures because they are hysterical. I don't know if it'll let me though. The way I have it set up.
This shit's awesome. I would have bought this and put it on my bar. Fisher Price don't play.
Yeah, some of the ones that I had set aside were it was funny for sure. I think I have to, I don't know.
Come on, who does this type of stuff when they're doing a show and they're hosting?
I do. Yeah, I don't know how to do it without sharing something that I probably shouldn't share.
Another.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. You know what? I'll load them for the next show, and we'll kind of revisit this topic. We could probably do something like previously on Blossom, and I'll bring them up.
You know what? My daughter, she keeps seeing this whoa, and every time I see it, I'm like, whoa,
whoa, whoa.
She has no idea why I'm doing it. No idea why I'm doing it.
Whoa. Now I can't stop saying it.
Whoa.
Great.
All right, so listen, we don't have 100 people. We don't have 69 people.
No, we dropped.
We dropped, but I do have a code that was shared with me. This is for... Yeah, I covered it because here's what we're going to do, all right? I'm going to share the picture. You guys have to screenshot it. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do this. There's a QR code under my face here. You can screenshot it. With some devices, you can do a hard press on the QR code, and it'll take you right to the site. Or you could just, if you're,
your nose looks much smaller in that picture, Baldy. Why is that?
thanks a lot. Because it's not broken there. All right, so I'm trying to explain this, Larry.
Stop fucking it up.
So what you can do is you can screenshot this, or if you're watching on a laptop or monitor or something, you can use your camera, and it should take you right to the site. But this will be first come, first serve, and it'll take you right. You guys ready for me to share this?
I hope it takes it to like a picture of a blue waffle or something.
No. But you know what? I'll put it up as the last thing that we do. Are we wrapping it up?
I don't know. Are we?
You're
in control. I have no problem. I have no problem chatting and talking about the toys and shit. You didn't even always. We didn't talk about very much. I mean, Spec went to a convention, saw some shit, and we didn't even talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Well, we only have so much time before Baldy's mom gets home.
Yeah, Baldy's mom.
She got stuck in traffic. She's got to go pick up his daughter.
Oh, you know what? I'll take this off. I'll take this off the screen. I will share this before we leave. You guys, there's like, I don't know, 4 chances to get this figure. So it's first come, first serve. You guys will figure it out when you see the QR code. Stop. Yeah, don't go the other way. You'll do the QR code.
Here, I'll do this since Larry.
Here, I'm gonna remove it.
What me? I don't have control. I can't do anything.
I didn't do that.
Larry, why'd you do that?
Larry fucking up.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, the amazing. Do you remember if he had a head?
That's old.
We're still trying to figure out the first question of the night. Does the amazing have a shaved head?
Oh my god.
I don't think so. I think he has hair.
I think he does too.
Yeah.
We don't only see his hands.
Does he shave his head?
Does he shave his hands?
No. He doesn't need to.
I don't know if he shaves his hands.
He tells me to drink a lot of water.
Which is, it's definitely good advice.
Yeah.
All right, so Spec, you asked a question about the Scooby-Doo to them.
Yes.
What I kind of missed it because Scooby-Doo is there. So what were you asking?
So this is the first wave: the Creeper, Shaggy, and the Mummy. And so I said, "What's the reason?" I asked him. I said, "So I heard Scooby-Doo will be wave 2," and he said, "Yes, we teased it at Comic-Con." And I said, "What's the reason behind releasing the main title character in the second wave and not the original wave?" And his answer was very respectable, and I'm happy to take it. Is that they wanted the time to make sure that the articulation on Scooby was right because they'd never done a dog character before.
Okay. Right, I remember that.
And they said he will be like very highly articulated. And so that was why they held him back to make sure that they could do him justice.
I had to explain that to somebody in a group too. Just what you said.
Why didn't you whine like Joe collectors that you should give us the first 5? Like we want the OG 13. Why do we have to wait?
Because everyone has their reasons, and
you want them to keep coming back. It makes sense.
You want them to keep coming back, but it's just like that. I thought that was a great, well thought out answer. Solomon, go open the door for your mother, and it makes perfect sense. And yeah, see, it was too late. She was knocking on the door, and you know, and it's an answer I'm happy to get. Right? They're holding him back because they want to perfect him. Great. I'll happily wait to get a Scooby if they're trying to make him even more articulated and a much better figure than what they may have initially if they tried to rush it.
No, I mean, you'd have to be you literally have to be just an angry person if you were mad over that response.
Yeah,
because it's not like they came out and they didn't give any characters. You know, they gave you Shaggy, which is telling you you're gonna get the rest of the game, right?
Sure.
They didn't get this to just do like 3 characters and then be done. And say what you and people can say what they want about Jada, but
yeah,
they're not dropping a bunch of figures at once, but they do look like they're completing what they want to do. So,
yeah, it sounds like they're just doing that with Frosty because he's like seasonal, right, David? Didn't he tell you that?
Frosty's like a one-off seasonal for Christmas.
Yep.
And depending on how well that one does, then they may try and do others, but they're not going to like go into that world and do a bunch of Frosty releases.
Right.
But so wave 2 of Scooby-Doo will be Scooby, and then he'll be flanked by 2 more monsters.
Sweet. No Daphne, no Velma yet.
Not
no
yet.
Fred.
And then...
No, but I do want to say what you said about the Frosty, because you brought that up. That's smart. And hopefully they're better than BBTS, and they give us Frosty before Christmas. And I did hear him say that they plan on it, rather than like in January or February, where I don't want the Christmas. But people are going to walk by that, and they're going to buy it. And if they're not already working on a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, then they're idiots. If they have the rights to it.
Roper. Oh yeah, bro.
I mean, I think, if it's popular, I think they will.
I hope they do. And okay. There's some stamps.
Is that like an ATM or something?
Oh, that's the condom dispenser.
It's a condom dispenser.
Apparently, I did not know because I did not know what a condom is.
They could easily modify this.
Cannon.
They could easily modify this into the tampon dispenser also for the girls.
Oh, wait, you guys want to see what's next?
I do now.
That is some funny shit.
I just want to make sure I don't go the wrong way.
Wow. Wow, dude. Even a tester. 2 shot glasses, a flask, and a breathalyzer. Son of a bitch. That's funny, dude. We gotta find these guys. This is awesome.
I need someone to put this breathalyzer into one of those red and yellow cars that they have to breathe into before they can start riding the red and yellow car.
Look at where his indicator at, where he blew. He's puking.
I thought that was a scarf.
It was an ascot for Fred. Oh
yeah,
my
this
God.
is the shit that I think is just so freaking funny, man.
It is, bro. Wow, this is crazy. I had no idea.
But I don't even know where you're looking for this type of stuff.
Me neither. Dark web.
So you see why I'm nervous about going to the next picture.
Just do it, bro. It's the Gong Show.
All right, it is a Gong Show. Hold on.
And then I'll sneak it back over to the WonderCon. Oh my God. In pink. And it rocks.
You have Dr. Venom's brainwave scanner in this? That's freaking awesome.
So I gotta say, my daughter had this actual chair before it was turned into what it is. But not only does it have the straps, it also has the power cord to it.
Oh my God.
It's
roll
so
on
well
one,
made.
roll on 2.
All right, you guys want to see the AK-47?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the best.
That's
No,
an
it's a freaking M16.
Oh, M16. M16. My bad.
I like it because it's got a scorpion on the damn thing. Right on.
It's pretty.
So
good.
it's
Now,
a brick. It's a brick of Coke.
Is that like a little Coke vial?
Yes, it's a Coke. It's a packet of Coke.
Oh,
Dope. It's a packet of dope.
But the
a
little
pack
doggy's
of
like a little Coke
bitties.
vial with the spoon
It
on
is.
Oh yeah. Oh,
all right, now the next
Wow.
one. The next one is definitely.
that is
disturbing.
awesome shit right here.
Oh boy.
The next one's disturbing, so just be prepared. Are you
These
ready?
are like the coolest freaking little toys ever. Oh my god, man!
You've already
Chip.
shown that one off the whole episode.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Are we done? I want more of those fucking toys.
Hang on.
Oh wait, I do have that 2-pack of Bone Crusher.
Oh, you.
Yeah, we're over that.
Awesome
We're over
freaking-
that, right?
Everybody wants to see more.
Wait, hold on. I do have something pretty funny that somebody sent me. I said, send me something adult oriented, like humor, but for kids.
Yeah. What the shit?
It's Hora the Explorer.
Okay. So
Hora the Explorer.
A swiper, no swiping.
um,
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
Yeah, your mom's coming in
So-
and be mad.
all right. So was there anything else about this? I mean, I know you asked about the deluxe figures here.
Yeah, so you'll have your standard release. So this is wave 3. So they'll still do the standard release, and then they'll have deluxe release with bigger bucks for the bigger robots.
Now, did he give you a price point on them?
He did not. But these, so standard Mega Mans are 20. So if this is following the typical Jada price structure, then these will probably be 25.
But now with the price hike.
Well, so this at Target at WonderCon this was 30, but at Target where I found it today, it's still 25.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I
might get one and paint him a black wife beater and the black camo, like urban camo. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. All right, let's how many more pictures you got, Spec?
I got a question. I got a question.
I can show you a metric shit ton. Like here,
I got a question. Spec. Wait, go
What?
back to Bonnie. That you said he wasn't gonna, or he didn't say he was gonna, or you asked him that he wasn't going to go too much in the Flintstone realm for
he
now.
said it's a possibility. He said that this is all under Warner Brothers. He said it's not out of the realm of possibility that we could ask them to do more outside of the serial. He didn't say
Wilma,
that.
Betty. Okay.
But I think it all depends on reception, sales. This guy, I can't wait for this guy. He looks so good.
Dude, Vega looks nice. He said he wasn't even done yet, right? Like 95% or something.
I don't remember.
Or like they're waiting on him to do.
This is.
I've really paid attention to your interview. It's pretty good, by the way.
Well, thank you. Travis did the Street Fighter part, and I was like more focusing on the frame.
The funsies, yeah.
All right, well, you guys can recoup that interview tomorrow night. Go ahead with the pictures.
Yeah, Blanca looks fantastic. I can't wait for him to come out. Here's Frosty. And I won't get him, but I think he looks really good. And it's a really cute, fun package, like an old tube.
Same.
No, I'll probably pick this up for Christmas. I mean, if it's a decent price, just for Christmas decoration.
Just to have it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have the old
30.
Jack's Pacific did Rudolph years ago, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I still have that. We put it out every Christmas. So
That dude's a monster. He's a monster.
That is much bigger.
He's huge, and he's super posable, and he's really awesome.
You should do a review, Spec.
You don't want to see that stuff. This is a guy I met him, I think at Star Wars Celebration. Anyway, he's a diorama maker, a 3D printer. He's kind of trying to get into the film industry, but he does a lot of commission stuff right now. His name is Centerpoint Studios, if you want to follow him on Instagram. And he does just some freaking awesome, like this is one giant diorama, and he said that there's still like another 3-foot section to complete it. And
That shocked me too, Ken.
What's up?
Ken said Spec sounded shockingly professional during that interview.
Oh, thank you. And he 3D prints a lot of head sculpts and parts. Like he 3D printed the little baby brothers, Neil's little baby brothers from Skeleton Crew.
So it said, if you go back a little bit,
Whoops, hang on.
It says, "Please don't touch." Did you touch anything in the display?
I did not touch anything.
Oh,
I behaved myself.
That's good.
I just grabbed this because I think it's a cool figure. If I ever get it, the Figma Tears of the Kingdom Link. What else do we have? Oh, here we go. So this is the prototype for the Mondo 1/12 He-Man 200X, and it looks great in person.
Can you tell me more about the Hello Kitty?
There's Hello Kitty. Oh, there's a little Hello Kitty.
You didn't even notice that?
I'm paying attention to other shit. You guys are finding the random.
Does he have a chastity belt on there?
Maybe. He's like one of those Saint Bernards that has like the little barrel around his neck, except he's
got flat where his penis is.
He's got
Hey, Tila, you want a drink?
Drink this.
And then here, the 1/12 Real Ghostbusters. They announced the Winston Zedmore.
I'll take all the little ghosts.
These look great. They look fantastic. They really do. They look
Only
like
the Ghostbusters, so they're boring.
I know. I don't like the Real Ghostbusters.
What?
I never watched that cartoon. I was like, eh.
And here's the back of He-Man with his
Jeez,
furry.
he's got a huge fucking axe. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be freaking badass.
It's gonna be Mondo.
What happened?
To the end.
Oh, there we
I'm
go.
here.
No, I fucking froze. And then
You
that's
fucked
gonna
up,
be
man. You
that's
fucked
gonna
up.
be from the 2-pack. And then these are some of the 1/6 figures that Mondo has, which they look great. I mean, they're massive, but they look great.
I'm so seeing why people now tune out when I talk Motu, Tony.
Here's
Well,
me.
this should make you happy. Is I ran across the Sparrow Toys table. If Brick something is still in the chat,
Brick and Adam were there. Yeah.
yeah, Brick and Adam were manning this because the other guys were in Toylanta, but
Okay.
I've never
That's right.
seen these in person before. So it was cool meeting them and chatting them up. And then the longer I hung out at the table, I was just sort of like, all right, these guys look really cool, and they were running a sale. And then the head pack, the black head with the white paint on it, looked really awesome. So I swapped the heads on the guy in the gold armor with that head.
Nice. That would be
then-
Brick something and highly articulated. Adam.
Again, if you guys are tuning in and you don't have any of these AWOC figures, Animal Wars of the Kingdom, if you like toys, just pick them up. They're
Get
great
one.
articulation, and you've messed around with them a little bit, right, Spec?
Yeah, I played with them a
He
bunch.
bought some.
This is a toy. Tell me if you agree with this. That if you gave it to your 5-year-old kid, he's not coming back in 5 minutes with it broke. They're
No.
solid figures. They're not going to break. If I gave a classified or a lot of other figures, I would be worried that they come
Baldy's
back
mom, take them
with an
out.
arm broken off or something.
No, they're really solid. I did have to do some boiling water on the gold guy,
Okay.
loosen up some joints, but really solid. I think my only critique is that they all look very clean and cartoony. They just need like a wash just to sort of
Very
but
clean.
Other than that, like I'd pick up a couple more if I run into them again. Or
They all had washes. Holy shit.
You missed that. I mean, I can't believe you didn't get that hyena.
I don't know if they had that hyena.
The hyena's badass.
They had a hyena, but you know which hyena I want is the upcoming Mythic Legions one. That thing looks amazing.
That thing is dope. I remember that.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, it is dope.
What else do I have? I went to the McFarlane figure panel, and was actually, I don't really collect, and I have my gripes about Uncle Todd, but he was very entertaining, and had a slew of releases. Like if he's going to go out, he's going out with a bang. And there's Todd. And so he's got this didn't include, he didn't show any of the upcoming Supergirl movie figures or Superman movie figures, but he's finally getting into like proper reign of the Superman. You know, everybody wants that hot girl.
Yes, I do.
Obscure stuff like the Strange Lives of Superman.
Weird shit.
Kite Man.
New girl.
Come on, Kite Man.
Oh, I didn't
Weird
even see
shit, bro.
this.
Weird. Yeah. Metron looks dope.
If you've seen the Kite Man, the Harley Quinn spin-off cartoon Kite Man on HBO, it's hilarious. Mirror Master, like, you know, he's standard Flash villain, a proper Beast Boy. Who else? Everybody was stoked for this. Everybody had been waiting for this and didn't know if they would actually get this or not.
Not Larry.
I just want Christopher Wall.
Yeah, the Max Shrek.
Yeah.
With the Penguin Build-A-Figures, the Penguin Commando Build-A-Figures.
I need more cowbell.
That's what those are, Build-A-Figures?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you know, proper Reign of the Superman, Superboy, a first look Wonder Woman, this Mr. Bones guy that Todd, I think, created this character.
Really?
Yeah. So he was saying, he was like, the little anecdote is that like everybody was saying that he ripped off, that when he came out with Spawn, he ripped off design cues from Mr. Bones. Except Todd created Spawn in high school and kept, you know, didn't show DC, kept that to himself so that when he launched Image. And so he actually took cues from his Spawn design when he created Mr. Bones. So Mr. Bones.
Whatever.
Oh, he created Mr. Bones for DC?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
He's a liar.
I mean, sometimes. So who knows?
Wait, are we getting 3 Two-Faces?
So it's hard to tell. This would actually be 4, but it's hard to tell because this is the digital. So I don't know which. There's at least 2 of these. The bigger image with the green face and then the black and white definitely are out in stores.
Yes.
And then people are saying, and he didn't clarify in the panel, these other 2 might be digital copies. Because when you buy these digital toys, you can get the NFT version, which I didn't realize, but I guess is also in the digital world is fully articulated, and you can put it in front of backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah, these are fidgetals. Is what he calls it.
Digitals.
They're physical digital.
Digital, these nuts suck.
Listen, the big winner right here from this wave for me is Monarch. It's not the coolest looking figure, but it's such a deep dive from Armageddon, right? Armageddon 2001.
Yeah.
Yep. I thought that was fun.
Yeah. So here's the next animated wave.
I like those though.
Machine Man.
I boil
pop my NFTs.
And then
you gotta heat them up. You gotta heat up those NFTs because you never know.
I messed with it one time with Aquaman, and it's so dumb. It's like I got frustrated with it. It didn't work half the time, so I got out.
Did you unplug it and plug it back in?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
More Batman, animated Batman. The Build-A-Figure will be Jonah Hex. These are the retro, the 5-inch superpowers.
All right, wait, go back to the Monarch.
Them all. Monarch's the one that looks like he reminds me of
what's up?
What's it?
What?
He reminds me of the Monitor and the Anti-Monitor. Monarch.
I said Monarch is right next to Nightwing.
Yes.
Yeah, Disco Nightwing.
Yep.
That is straight up disco.
That is
bronze.
What was it called? The Judas Contract?
Yes.
Yep.
And then so he's doing the classic Mortal Kombat, and then so there'll be the single releases, and then they'll do 2 packs like this. And they'll come with a little background, and then their flight stands will plug into the background if you want to do like, you know, flying kicks or whatever. I thought that was kind of a neat. I'm not into these figures.
I thought that was a computer it was next to.
No.
A laptop.
Oh, a laptop?
Yeah. Well, it's a
diorama. It's a diorama piece.
Yeah, it looks like the base and the cardboard cutout.
Yeah, okay.
The fact that they thought about like, hey, what if we could put the stands in there, and
that is one theme song that can play in my head at any time. You know what I mean?
Especially the first one.
Yeah.
The very first one.
And then we got another Spawn figure, and there's going to be two. I think I only took one picture, but there'll be a GameStop exclusive that's like covered in blood and slightly different colored paint. And then,
has anyone had any experiences with his horses? Has anyone like messed around with them?
No. I have not.
I have one.
How do you have a Mythic Legion one by any chance?
No.
Okay, I was just wondering how they compare. How do these ones seem? Do they fall over? Does he need to stand? I mean,
it's not bad for what it is. I have the Build-A-Figure one from the Dark Knight Returns wave.
Okay.
And it was solid. I gave it to Spirit.
Yeah.
So it's pretty decent.
I think the Mythic ones. There's actually, if you go to 5K Toys, they've got a 1/12 scale third-party horse in stock right now.
I've heard those are really good too.
Don't you have any of the horses, Larry?
Mythic Legion,
or any like one of these 6-inch?
I have 3 Mythic Legion ones, but I don't have.
Oh, okay.
Because the only horse that I had seen that was available was that Build-A-Figure.
The box one.
The only Hex one, that was way too expensive.
More TMNT.
Yeah, so loyal subjects IDW contract is done. And Todd got it. So now Todd will be doing the IDW figures, and they'll be 5-inch, fully articulated. But so I don't know, because they're 5-inch, I don't know if they'll be articulated like the 7-inch line, or if they'll be articulated like the 6-inch
Mirage,
like the Batman 66 line.
No.
Yeah, I don't see any digital pins in there.
But he was
saying, dual joint.
The turtles are the whores of the toy industry.
Oh, they
big
are.
Time.
Yeah, well, Nickelodeon paid Peter Laird like $2 billion, so they're going to do whatever they can to make their money back, which I'm sure they already have in spades. But
that's when Eastman sold his part to Peter, huh? Yeah.
So, yeah. But Todd was saying like they're going to do a lot of figures you've never seen before from the comic. So people seem to be excited about that. I never read the IDW run, so I don't know too much.
Me neither.
You don't need to know those.
I read the Mirage, baby.
Oh, let's go back to that. What was that message?
No.
Go back.
Nope. Go back to the.
Nope.
Listen, we could just screenshot.
Well, we have the ability.
You have the ability, but no. So here's Sagat. That's how
we're all doing it.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can do it.
Do you think somebody could go back to Sagat? Do you think somebody could 3D print a nutsack to teabag?
to dangle
like an old man nutsack that hangs out the side?
Anything's possible.
Hangs out the boxer's trunks.
Yeah, like Johnny Knoxville.
Just get like a gummy bear.
Oh my gosh.
That's my mom. That's my mom coming home.
Oh hell.
I'm gonna remove myself from the stage. I'll be right back.
I think that's kind of.
That's like a Specs pose, kicking him in the gut.
That's it.
So if that's all you have to say there, was anyone able to get someone to pick up the Operation Monster Force Eraser from Toylanta or the ATL 25?
No,
I have 3-Star Draw picked them both up for me, and they're somewhere in the mail, stuck in Tennessee. Thank you. They look really good. So
yeah, KJ got me the long, and Travis got me the Sagat.
I didn't even know KJ was there.
KJ was there.
KJ was there. I was waiting in line with him.
Yeah. Well, I heard him say, those, that wasn't there or whatever, but I didn't realize it till just now.
All right, guys, I got to take out the trash. Let me give these guys their QR code here. All right, so I think it was like there's 4 figures available. I did blow it up, so we're just going to end it on this note. So here's the QR code, and I blew it up. You can screenshot it. The first 4 people to get to it. Good luck, everybody, and we will catch you next week.
Later.
See ya.